Tell them I'm your fine shit.
I will not be saying that, actually.
How would you define undying love?
Not quitting. Not quitting. Staying committed to what you guys both agreed to doing, you know? And whether that's in a relationship, a friendship, a marriage, whatever that is you either gotta be committed to it or you don't.
I'll say the same. Just choosing to always be loving, even when you don't feel like it. Unconditional love.
Having kids set the mark of like, hey, this is what it is. Like already the commitment to each other and the marriage was already there. I feel like that put a standard on things. Us having kids just rose that standard to the fact of saying like, hey, we're gonna do this the right way and we're gonna do it in a way that both of us didn't have. And that's both parents in the household loving each other. Yeah, we may fuss, we may fight. And even then, like sometimes when we catch ourselves doing that sometimes in front of our kids, like we have to sit Motley down and say, hey, this is what this looks like and this is the reason why we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and I could have handled that better by doing this instead or reacting this way instead. And am I loving him the way I would want them to be loved? Setting that standard of this is how your partner should be treating you. This is how you should speak to them, love them unconditionally again, so they know what to expect from someone else.
When we got married, it's crazy. I say this, and I probably, it's gonna sound crazy saying it out loud, but in my head, it's like the best, worst decision I ever made. Like, and what I mean by that, like we got married.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
we got married at 20. Like we was like our honeymoon, we couldn't even rent a car. But I think it was the best decision that I ever made because it's like I knew she was committed to me and I knew I was committed to her. Now, when I say the worst decision is I was immature, you know what I mean? So like, I wish that I was a little bit mature enough to step in that season to know that what I was stepping into. But it was the best decision because I knew I had a lifelong partner that even in the spite of my mess ups, she was gonna be there to pick me up. And she was growing too, and it ain't been easy. It ain't been easy at all, but it's been work, and it's been well worth it.
Again, just like him, I was raised by my stepfather, not my biological father, but I call him dad because he raised me from the time I was a kid. But I went through this phase where I had just decided that this was not my father, and I was not gonna call him father, and I didn't want him in my life anymore. So we started to butt heads, and to like an extreme. I was constantly reminding him, you are not my father. You do not have the authority to tell me what to do, even though I was in his house and obviously under his authority, and he would just constantly say, I love you, back. Like no matter what it was, I love you. And we would have our arguments and I would get in trouble, obviously. And now looking back at it, we have a close relationship and I'm just like, gosh, I can't believe I went through that stage where I was so disrespectful and so just like angry for all of these reasons that had nothing to do with him. But to know that he was willing to love me through that, even when it was very hard to love me, I feel like set a standard for how I treat like everybody in my life. The love that I show people, I never want it to be like conditional, basically.
We were separated and still legally married, but we separated and we're trying to figure things out. And I just remember like getting these voice memos every other day. And in a time where I could have like, you know, gave up and threw everything away, I had somebody, my wife in my corner, you know, sending me voice memos every day, like every other day, just praying Bible verses and keeping me anchored, you know what I mean? Like, cause it was a time where I was so confused in life. I was confused in what I wanted to do. I was confused on me being a man, in the sense of like my responsibilities. The first time I really had to like face like adversity within myself and come to true value of myself. And I just remember the time where she could have just easily said like, hey, this is over with. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she had every right. She had every probable cause to say, hey, this is over with. But she chose the other route. And I remember her praying for me. I remember her sending me Bible verses. I remember some of the voice memos was just her talking. And you know, saying that we can get through this and we can figure this out. And I never experienced that. Like, I never had anybody to in my lowest of lowest just be like, hey, you got this, come on. Like, you know what I mean? So that right there is Undying Luv.